Here's the punchline on events as a source of lead generation. Now, events can work really well as a form of lead generation. So the fact that we're now in a position in Australia where we're starting to be able to run events again is a really fantastic thing. However, there are two factors that are the key to this success for events. Number one, typically, it's going to be existing database, existing clients who are going to be the most likely to come to your event. If it's a pure cold prospect, if I've never heard of your business before or your product or service, I'm really unlikely to commit and invest the time and effort to come to an event unless there's a really compelling speaker or reason to do so. And so therefore we see higher conversion by putting a stepping stone in place before the event. So that could be an educational download that gives people a little bit of a flavor of what you do and provide them a little bit of value. It could be a quiz, it could be a webinar, it could be a demo. It can be something like that is just a teaser and a bit of a sample, and then we retarget those people with the event as a second stepping stone. So that's the first thing. The second thing, which I see as the most critical, is what is going to be the call to action out of your event and how are your sales team going to follow up and nurture? We know that 50% of salespeople do not follow up on marketing leads. So therefore you can have the best event on the planet, but if your sales team are not armed and ready to line up, follow up in a very speedy fashion, you are not going to see an ROI from your event. So upfront, having the commitment and the buy-in of the sales team and a clear plan for follow-up is going to be what separates you from the pack. So having a call to action out of the event and then making it easy for people to opt into that, and then the sales team follow up on that opt-in is going to be your best way forward. So number one, if you want a net new audience, have a stepping stone before the event. Number two, plan your call to action that's a logical, soft next step for attendees, and have your sales team bought in and ready to do a serious amount of follow-up and nurturing post the event. That's the best way to get an ROI.